Madam President, let Muskingum University's 2025 Celebration of Excellence now begin.
Thank you, Dr. Kerrigan. Good afternoon and welcome to our 2025 Celebration of Excellence. It is wonderful to celebrate with everyone here today, both in person and virtually. Our student volunteers from Orbit Media are recording today's ceremony, as they do with so many important events through the year. We thank them for using their talents to connect Muskies, families, and friends near and far. Let's take a moment right now to thank them. Members of the Muskingum University Board of Trustees are here as they are on campus today for their spring meeting. Would our trustees who are able to attend today please rise? I want to thank our trustees for the hard work and the leadership they provide on behalf of our institution. So, will the remainder of the audience please rise in body or spirit for our invocation led by the Reverend Derek Wadlington and for the anthem immediately following. Reverend Wadlington.
If it be your way, please pray with me. Good and gracious and holy one, we give thanks for this glorious day that you have made. We give thanks for this place, Muskingum, for the many, many folks who have come before us and who will follow us. We give thanks for this body gathered today, particularly these students, the hard work they have put in, the chance we have to celebrate them here and now. We give thanks for faculty and staff and parents who got them here and will continue to urge them on as they go out into the world in due time. We ask all this in your name and give thanks. Amen. You are invited to join in singing this hymn, God of Wisdom, Truth, and Beauty, which is in your bulletins.
For Thank you, Reverend Wadlington, and thank you, Concert Choir and Dr. Streetcash. Excellence has been a founding principle since Muskingum was established in 1837, and it remains the inspiration behind this now 89-year-old tradition of publicly recognizing our community members' exceptional achievements. Muskingum's faculty and staff lead that excellence by example. In 2024, we honored Dr. Kristen DuBois with the Faculty Scholarship Award. Since joining the faculty in 2022, Dr. DuBois has distinguished herself within the Public Health Studies Department at a time when this field has become more critical than ever. Her research on the role of technology in adolescent mental well-being, particularly her studies examining self-harm and suicidal behaviors, has rapidly established her as an influential voice in public health circles, both regionally and nationally. Extending her scholarly contributions, Dr. DuBois has integrated community engagement into her courses, connecting her students with local health agencies to create partnerships that not only enhance their educational experience, but also strengthen our community health initiatives. Her commitment to both rigorous scholarship and practical application represents the true essence of Muskingum's educational mission. Dr. DuBois.
Thank you, Dr. Meyer. I want to start by offering my sincerest congratulations to all of you who are being recognized today. We are here today to celebrate excellence, and in that spirit, I want to share with you a few observations I have made on the subject. Namely, that while excellence certainly comes from hard work and dedication, it also comes from a delicate balance of humility and knowing and believing in your own value. When I realized I would be speaking today, I did what any doctorally prepared scholar would do, and I Googled how to give a good speech. What I ultimately learned is that there are a lot of opinions on what constitutes a good speech. I know, shocking news, there are a lot of opinions on the internet. You heard it here first. So, my Google search was not very helpful, but it got me thinking. As someone in the field of public health, a lot of opinions on the internet really sums up the last 5 years quite nicely. In 2020, when the pandemic began, I watched as my field was attacked in the news media, on social media, and worse. That year, 15% of scientists who communicated with the public about COVID-19 reported receiving death threats. Public health became suddenly overtly controversial, hyper-partisan, and as a result, less effective. We lost trust in the communities we had promised to serve. I know, this is not sounding very excellent. But this is where humility comes in. Over the past 5 years, I have seen my colleagues in public health course correct based on lessons learned during the pandemic and recognize that we can't entirely blame the public for their mistrust in the work we do. Public health as a field is recognizing that we must communicate with our communities differently and that there are only tough and tougher choices during an emergency. Nearly everyone I know in public health spaces knows that we made mistakes as we navigated the pandemic. Owning those mistakes will allow us to do better next time. In your careers and in your lives, you may not always get it right, and that's okay. Having humility, swallowing your pride, and addressing your own errors only brings you closer to excellence. But it's also important to know your own value. In public health, we must know our own value because, quite frankly, not many other people recognize it. Our successes can be nearly impossible to measure when we're talking about prevention. Certainly, we can point to a statistic that says how many people died of cancer or in a motor vehicle crash, but no one has any idea that they haven't died of something. The number of people who think that their lives have been saved by controlling air pollution, ensuring clean water, and regulating our food supply is probably roughly zero. I'm not a mathematician. In all actuality, hundreds of thousands of lives are saved each year through public health interventions, decades of research, tens of thousands of hours in policy development and intervention, and most people aren't even aware it's happening. But those of us in public health realize the value of our work, and because of that, we are continuously driven, passionate, and dedicated. So, know your own value. And I know that while it may not always seem like it, you have to remember that others know it too. It can be hard to feel like you matter in the grand scheme of things. And believe me, I know what you're up against. I'm standing here today because I was recognized for my research, which in part focuses on the role of technology in mental health. In 2007, Steve Jobs announced, "Today, Apple is going to reinvent the phone," and I am not sure anyone has ever been so right about anything in the history of ever. I'm not a historian. The world has never been the same, and that is especially true for your generation, who spent your entire adolescence in the age of the smartphone. You are the generation of constant connectedness, but that connectedness happens more and more in digital spaces, which can leave you feeling unconnected and undervalued. I want to be clear, though, that this is not a criticism of your generation, just an observation about some of the unique challenges you've faced. If you know me, you know that one of my biggest pet peeves is when older generations complain about the generations behind them. Actually, if you know me, you know that my biggest pet peeve is, say it with me, improperly installed child safety seats. But that's probably a lesson for another day. In 1951, Time magazine published an article called "The Younger Generation," which boldly stated, "With some rare exceptions, youth is nowhere near the rostrum. By comparison with the youth of their fathers and mothers, today's generation is a small flame. It does not issue manifestos, make speeches, carry posters. It has been called the silent generation." In fact, the silent generation's members include folks like Martin Luther King Jr., Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Sandra Day O'Connor. This generation ushered in some of the most important social change in history, including the civil rights movement. They were the architects of the 1960s counterculture, and yet they were told by their parents' generation that they lacked important values, skills, or qualities. Put simply, there has always been, and maybe always will be, a kids these days mentality. I do not subscribe to this mentality, and that is absolutely because I recognize your generation's potential. I work with students every day who show me that they are capable and have big dreams. They show me tenacity. They show me resilience. They show me that they are willing to work for what they want and that they want to see a better world. I am someone who truly loves my job, and it is in part because how much I cherish the opportunity to be even a small part of such a formative period in your lives. And you, who not only made and kept a promise to yourselves to graduate from college, but who in the process worked so incredibly hard to be recognized by your own faculty and this institution for the excellence you've demonstrated during your time here. It makes me proud. I believe in you, and I believe your generation will do great things. In fact, I'm counting on it. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Dr. Du Bois, and thank you, Concert Choir, Dr. Streetcash. It was just beautiful. It is my great pleasure to begin this afternoon's presentations with the 2025 Faculty Awards. Muskingum's first faculty awards were bestowed in 1895 to recognize exceptional merit. The faculty nominate their peers for the awards, and the selections are made by the winners of prior year's awards. Thank you to Dr. Kristen Du Bois, the 2024 awardee for Faculty Outstanding Scholarship, for the inspiring thoughts she shared with us today. Thank you also to Cassie King, the 2024 awardee for Teaching Excellence, and to Dr. Dinah Meyer, the 2024 recipient of the Faculty Service Award. These three faculty members engaged in the challenging work of reviewing many truly outstanding nominees and making the selection of this year's honorees. I also thank the faculty members who submitted nominations. This important Muskingum tradition would not be possible without your commitment to recognizing the excellence among your peers. The William Oxley Thompson Award for Teaching Excellence is named in honor of the Muskingum graduate who became president of Miami of Ohio and the Ohio State University. This award recognizes a faculty member who embodies President Thompson's conviction that, quote, successful teaching means not merely instruction in knowledge, but inspiration, uplift, and outlook. It is my pleasure to recognize an outstanding educator whose dedication to students and innovative approaches to teaching have made a profound impact on our academic community. This individual consistently demonstrates a commitment to fostering a learning environment where all students feel supported and empowered to succeed. Colleagues recognize the recipient's creative, hands-on teaching and personalized teaching practices that help students connect theory to practice and gain applied skills. Students report that the recipient's mentorship has had a lasting impact on them and credit this person's support and encouragement as key factors in their academic and professional achievements. It is with great honor that we present the William Oxley Thompson Award for Teaching Excellence to someone who embodies the very best of teaching. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the William Oxley Thompson Award for Excellence in Teaching, Associate Professor of Business, Christine Prey. Congratulations, Professor Prey. If you're here, come forward to the stage. If not, we will celebrate you when we see you in person. Next, the William Rainey Harper Award for Outstanding Scholarship is named in honor of Muskingum graduate and New Concord native William Rainey Harper. From his humble beginnings in a log cabin on Main Street, Professor Harper's passion for knowledge led to the founding of the University of Chicago. The William Rainey Harper Award for Outstanding Scholarship recognizes faculty who, quote, distinguish themselves and the university through their scholarship. It is a great pleasure to recognize this year's honoree, an exceptional scholar whose contributions to their field have both been impactful and far-reaching. This individual has published extensively with 19 journal articles to their name, including works co-authored with students, demonstrating a strong commitment to enriching the academic experience beyond the classroom. Their work is not only highly respected, but also widely cited, reflecting their influence within their field and the broader academic community. Their collegiality is shown by their willingness to engage with colleagues, to produce publications that assist their careers, and this person frequently offers to review drafts. It is with great honor that we present the William Rainey Harper Award for Outstanding Scholarship to someone whose intellectual curiosity, collegiality, and dedication to advancing scholarship, especially in the area of immigration politics, have been truly exemplary. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the William Rainey Harper Award for Outstanding Scholarship to Assistant Professor of Political Science, Dr. Jason Kerberg. The Cora I. Orr Faculty Service Award is named in honor of the extensive service Professor Orr provided to Muskingum. She was a talented language and psychology instructor, a dedicated counselor, and a student-centered dean of women. This award embodies her influence on students, campus programs, and the community. It is with great pleasure that we recognize an individual whose exceptional service and dedication to both students and the university community have made a lasting impact. This person consistently goes above and beyond, not only as the lead advisor for multiple student organizations, but also through their active involvement in initiatives that foster student engagement, professional growth, and a sense of community. Their contributions extend far beyond the classroom, with significant roles in campus committees, transformative study abroad programs, and mentorship for student competitions. In addition to these efforts, their active participation in campus life, from attending athletic events to recruiting future students, showcases a deep commitment to the university's success and student development. What we hear regularly about the recipient is that, quote, they are everywhere all the time to mentor, appreciate, and cheer on students and support the community. It is with great honor that we present this service award to someone who embodies the spirit of service and dedication. Please join me in congratulating this year's Cora I. Orr Faculty Service Award recipient, Assistant Professor of Economics, Dr. Arjun Sandhi. And while he may be everywhere all the time, it turns out that he cannot be in two places at once. He is in DC at the Fiscal Challenge with students. He will, of course, be presented with this certificate upon his return, but feel free to blow up his cell phone right now with the good news. Congratulations once again to all our faculty awardees, Professor Christine Prey for teaching, Dr. Jason Kerberg for scholarship, and Dr. Arjun Sandhi for service. The many ways that you share your gifts have a powerful impact on our students, our university, and our community.
Thank you, Provost Dugan, and again, congratulations to our faculty award winners, all of whom exemplify the kind of service that is broadly, service, teaching, and scholarship that broadly is owned and engaged in by our faculty. So congratulations again. One more round of applause for those winners. The class of 2025 will receive their diplomas in just a few short weeks, as you all know, yet moment of panic, right? Or anticipation. So today we are delighted to recognize 6 co-valedictorians of this year's class, as well as 1 valedictorian from December 2024. Each of these exceptional students earned a cumulative 4.0 GPA during their time at Muskingum. I'd really like to congratulate them on that incredible achievement. I now invite our co-valedictorians who are present today to come to stage as I read your name and tell the group a bit about you. So Slade B, correct, is graduating with majors in public accounting and mathematics. He is a member of the esports team, Phi Kappa Psi, where he served as treasurer, and Game Club, where he also served as treasurer. Slade also will be receiving a departmental award today for mathematics. Congratulations to you, Slade. And you can head over for a certificate. Jackie Grinnell is graduating with majors in psychology and Spanish and a minor in sociology. Jackie participated in varsity track and field, has served as vice president and recruitment chair of the FAD sorority, and is president of Phi Sigma Iota. She plans to attend Robert Morris University to pursue her master's in counseling psychology. Jackie is also receiving a departmental award today for psychology. Congratulations to you, Jackie. Kara Loader is graduating with a major in early childhood education. She was a junior and senior recruitment chair of Chi Alpha Nu sorority, Greek Executive Board treasurer and secretary of the Order of Omega Honor Society. She also was a member of the Kappa Delta Pi Education Honor Society and the Omicron Delta Kappa Honor Society, and participated in musical theater. She helped new students as a welcome weekend coordinator and leader. She also will be receiving a Department of Education Studies scholarship today. Congratulations to you, Kara. Samuel Van Sickle is graduating with majors in biology, history, and English. He was a member of Phi Kappa Psi and the English and History Clubs, head editor of poetry for First Circle. He has shared his talents as a biology tutor. He's also receiving departmental awards today for history and English. Congratulations to you, Samuel. I would also like to recognize 3 of our co-valedictorians who were not able to attend today. Alexandra Huck graduated in December 2024 with a major in exercise science and a minor in nutrition. She was president of Be Active Club, student director for Relay for Life, a tutor, and a Muskingum recreation and facility supervisor. Kyra Kiesling is graduating with a major in public administration and a minor in biology. She is a member of the cross-country and track and field teams, John and Annie Glenn Public Service Fellows Program, Women in Politics Clubs, and FAD Sorority. She was the head prose editor for the First Circle magazine, president of the English Club, and an assistant in the CEI office organizing days of service. After graduation, she's attending Dayton University College of Law. Kyra will also be receiving a departmental award today for English. She could not be here today because she is on a Model UN trip to Washington, D.C. So Brock Pfister is graduating with majors in accounting, economics, and business management. He was vice president of the Investment Club, a resident assistant, an accounting and economics tutor, and a member of the baseball team, where he also has served as a strength coach. Brock couldn't be here today because his economics seminar group is one of 6 teams competing in the Fiscal Challenge, the National Fiscal Challenge in Washington, D.C. So as you can see, our co-valedictorians are involved academically, they are involved in service, they are involved so many ways across this campus. Let's share another round of applause for all of our co-valedictorians.
This year, we are honoring 4 groups of students from our Fellows programs. Our summer Muskie Fellows work closely with faculty members as research partners, gaining knowledge, skills, and hands-on research and practical experience in their fields. Congratulations. Grayson Armstrong. Rebecca Nolette. That's it. Next, we'll turn to the David and Karen Cradaville Entrepreneur Fellows. The John and Annie Glenn Public Fellows Service Fellows have completed academic study, field experiences, and individual projects designed to transform them into active citizens and public service. Congratulations. Gretchen Kogan. Okay. The David and Karen Cradaville Entrepreneurship Fellows explore problems from a variety of perspectives, creating solutions that will positively impact their own lives, the lives of their families and friends, and the lives of those in their communities. Congratulations. Emily Kaylor. The Otto and Fran Walter Humanitarian Fellows look to expand students' understanding of local and global peace and justice initiatives and develop their ability to serve as leaders of social change. Congratulations. Marissa Blouch. Now it is time to present the Academic Department Awards. I invite Dr. Jane Varley to come forward to present the awards for the Division of Arts and Humanities.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to announce the student award winners in the Division of the Arts and Humanities. The Joe L. Dubert Award in History goes to Kylie Andrus. The winner of the Leighton Memorial Scholarship Fund, Addison Baseman. The Ashwankana Award for Journalism, J.W. Dennison. The E.L.L. Sandrini Award for Excellence and the Agnes Moorehead Scholarship in Theater to Alyssa Derry. The winner of the John McCants Scholarship in Broadcast Media, Alex Dillon. The H.P. Mount Scholarship goes to Luke Dunlap. the William L. Fisk Endowed Scholarship Fund, and the George and Jean Schooley Phi Alpha Theta Prize in History to Eva Finney. The Joyce Ellis Andrini Award for Exemplary Leadership and the Amy B. Leinedecker Award in Music to John Logan Cassinis. The Beulah Brooks Brown Creative Writing Award goes to Trey Kearson. The Matilda Bailey Award in English to Samantha Lyric Goodrich. The Matilda Bailey Award in English to Natalie Long. The Agnes Moorehead Scholarship in Theater goes to Logan Moore. The Rivingston Vocal Scholarship is awarded to Macy Morgan. The Gleason Memorial Award to Caden Nicholson. Layton Memorial Scholarship Fund goes to Augustus Niner. The Matilda Bailey Award in English, Dalton Phillips. The Mary Sharp Award in Spanish, Kilakina Schultz. Beulah Brooks Brown Creative Writing Award, Sydney Swihart. Joe L. Dubbard Award in History goes to Aiden West. The Prout Family Creative Award in Visual Arts to Logan Horton. The Prout Family Creative Writing Award in Literary Arts and the George and Jean Schooley Phi Alpha Theta Prize in History goes to Sam Van Sickle. Let's congratulate all our awardees from the Division of the Arts and Humanities. Now it's time for Dr. Paul Zalay to come up and announce winners for the Division of Natural Applied and Health Sciences.
Good afternoon. Thank you for the introduction, Dr. Varley. And as she said, I have the pleasure of announcing the student recipients of the awards from the departments in the Division of Natural Applied and Health Sciences. So let's get to it. Sydney Belleville is the recipient of the Computer Science Award. Mackenzie Bicking is the recipient of the Health and Fitness Leadership Award. The recipient for the ACS Award in Inorganic Chemistry is Braylon Buchanan. The General Chemistry Achievement Award goes to Christopher Burtis. The recipient of the Award for Performance in Organic Chemistry and the Clement E. Dash Award for Outstanding Academic Achievement goes to Alyssa DeBilla. The award for the Hugh Kuhn Award in Biology goes to Abigail Derry. The recipient of the Robert Ellis Smith Scholarship in Physics and Engineering is Hannah Dodd. Elizabeth Harry is the recipient of the C.F. Moses Award. The recipient of the Outstanding Achievement in Exercise Science Award is none other than Tori Jones. Caroline Kennel is the recipient of the James L. Smith Award in Mathematics. The recipient of the Al and Cy Valanga Award is Grayson Armstrong. Recipient of the General Chemistry Achievement Award, Sarah Lute. The Vishnu P. and Sudha S. Saxena Award in Conservation Science goes to Haley Maxkin. The American Chemical Society Award, the Health Professions Award, the William J. Wallace Award in Chemistry, and the ACS Award in Organic Chemistry go to Bo Markham. Lindsay Masters is the recipient of the Outstanding Achievement in Exercise Science Award. Jasmine Matthews is the recipient of the General Chemistry Achievement Award. The General Chemistry Achievement Award goes to Claire McGowan. The E.R. Rudy Gerlach Chemistry Award goes to Taylor Metz. The recipient of the Health and Fitness Leadership Award is Brooke Pauley. The recipient of the C.F. Moses Award is Hannah Ritchie. Logan Roberts is the recipient of the Vishnu P. Saxena Beta Beta Award for Outstanding Service. Alexis Sharp is the recipient of the Vishnu P. and Sudha S. Saxena Award in Conservation Science. The C.F. Moses Award goes to Lane Smith. Kapil Thapli is the General Chemistry Achievement Award recipient and also the recipient of the Alice and Cy Valenga Award. Isabella Trujillo, my apologies, is the recipient of the Genesis Healthcare System Ronica Dotson Scholarship in Nursing. The recipient of the A. Bruce Gill and Mabel Woodrow Gill Scholarship Fund and the Health Professions Award is Matthew Vescura. Avery Wallace is the recipient of the Outstanding Achievement in Exercise Science Award. The recipient of the Mathematics Award is Slade B. Avery Works is the recipient of the Health and Fitness Leadership Award. And Reno Yurko is the recipient of the American Chemical Society Award, the ACS Award in Analytical Chemistry, the Award for Performance in Organic Chemistry, and the William J. Wallace Award in Chemistry. So please join me again in thanking all of the recipients, congratulating all the recipients of the awards from the Division of Natural Applied and Health Sciences. And now I would like to welcome back to the podium Dr. Dinah Meyer, who will be presenting the awards for the Division of Business Education and Social Sciences.
Thank you. I'm pleased to present the awards to students from the Division of Business Education and Social Sciences. Our acronym is BESS, so our faculty call us the BEST Division. We have a little game about that. All right. The Mark Euchen Award in Psychology goes to Amber Bowering. The Criminal Justice Top Scholar Award goes to Lindsay Dudley. The recipient of the Gary and Paula Golden Award is Kamari Hill. The Dorothy D. Valenga Award in Sociology goes to Mu Kumagai. The Political Science Top Scholar Award to Seth Morrison. The award for the M. Wesley Roper Scholarship in Sociology goes to Rebecca Nolette. The award for the Miller Family Award in Education to Grace Rennard. Paige Struken is the recipient of the M. Wesley Roper Scholarship in Sociology. The Miriam S. Allison Award in Education to Kelsey Wilson. The Marigold Marsh Social Action Award and the William L. Fisk Endowed Scholarship Fund to Kylie Anders. Also, the Gary and Paula Golden Award goes to Logan Horton. The William Trumpeter Award in Psychology to Jacqueline Grinnell. The Bill and Ruth McCauley Scholarship to Kara Loader. And the Criminal Justice Top Scholar Senior Award to Marissa Blau. Congratulations to all our awardees from the Division of Business Education and Social Sciences.
Thank you, Dr. Varley, Dr. Zalay, and Dr. Meyer. We are extremely proud of all of you students who have received these academic department awards. We know you will continue your great achievements in your fields, and we are excited to see what you do next. So thank you for being here, and congratulations. I'm delighted to now honor those students who are achieving academic excellence with their outstanding grade point averages. To view the names of our President's List, Dean's List, and Academic Merit Scholars, I invite you to scan the QR code in your program. Yes, we have entered the 21st century. There you go. So the President's List scholars are those who have earned a 3.9 or higher GPA as full-time students, carrying a minimum of 12 credit hours in a semester. I ask the members of this group who are here today to stand and be recognized. All those of you who are on the President's List, please stand and be recognized. It's an amazing accomplishment. The Dean's List scholars are those who have earned a 3.6 to a 3.89 GPA as full-time students, carrying a minimum of 12 credit hours in a semester. Congratulations to our Dean's List scholars. Would those of you who are here today please stand and be recognized? The Academic Merit Scholars are those who have earned a 3.6 or above GPA as part-time students. Many of our part-time students are also working full-time while they complete their studies. We congratulate them for their achievements. If any of our Academic Merit Scholars were able to join us today, would you please stand now to be recognized? Muskingum students excel both in the classroom and through their involvement with athletics and leadership in student life and the arts and all across the campus. I'm now proud to recognize the varsity athletic teams and Greek organizations who have achieved top combined GPAs. The varsity athletic team with the highest average GPA this year is women's cross country. They earned a collective 3.61. The top men's athletic team is baseball. They earned a collective 3.24 GPA. Among the Greek organizations, Theta Phi Alpha earned an average 3.49 GPA, and Phi Kappa Tau earned a 3.08 average GPA. Congratulations to both. So if you are a member of the women's cross country, men's baseball, Theta Phi Alpha, or Phi Kappa Tau, and you are here today, would you stand and be recognized? These kinds of celebrations are one of my favorite things to do as president, to look at all of our students and to recognize the many different ways in which they achieve here at Muskingum and the many different gifts that are represented in this room, as well as those of our faculty and our staff. It is just such a privilege to be here to honor you today. I would like all of our student honorary members here today, everyone who has received an award this afternoon, please stand for one more round of applause. And you may be seated. We would also like to say congratulations to our students' families, friends, faculty, staff mentors. We know you have played absolutely essential roles in our students' lives. And so, again, we thank you for being here and for celebrating with them and for being such an important part of their achievement. Let's also congratulate all those who supported these students. I want to thank all of our participants in the ceremony here today in the celebration. I look forward to seeing many of you cross the podium in just a few weeks here at commencement. And I want to thank everyone in the audience for joining us today. I wish you the very best, students, for the remainder of the semester, and I wish you all a wonderful afternoon and evening. Thank you again for coming.